Hello everyone, you are on the channel. It's funny to tears, and today we're diving into a topic that is, quite frankly, a stain on my existence. Literally. We're talking about the coffee spill. Again. Yes, again. You might think, how many times can one person spill coffee? And to that I say, challenge accepted. It always starts so innocently, doesn't it? You wake up, you're a little groggy, the world is a blurry, confusing place. The only thing that makes sense, the only guiding light in the morning fog, is the promise of coffee. The smell of the beans, the gurgle of the machine. It's a symphony of hope. You pour that beautiful dark nectar into your favorite mug, the one that says world's okayest employee, because, let's be honest, it's true. You take that first glorious sip. Ah, the warmth spreads through you. You feel human again. You feel capable. You think, today, I will be productive. Today, I will conquer my to-do list. Today, I will not spill my coffee. That last thought, my friends, is the kiss of death. It's like saying it can't get any worse right before the alien invasion starts. This morning was a classic. I had my mug, my laptop was open, and I was ready to do something important, I'm sure. I placed the mug on the desk. Now you'd think a flat, stationary surface would be a safe zone, a sanctuary for caffeinated beverages. You would be wrong. So very wrong. The desk, I'm convinced, has a secret vendetta against me. It's been plotting. I reached for my mouse. A simple, everyday action. But in that split second, a chain reaction of pure chaos was set in motion. My elbow, which I'm pretty sure is double-jointed and has a mind of its own, decided to perform a little dance. It nudged the mug. Not a hard nudge, just a gentle, treacherous tap. Time slowed down. I saw the mug tilt, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but with much higher stakes. I saw the dark liquid crest over the rim, forming a beautiful, terrifying wave. I swear I could hear a tiny surfer dude yell, "Kawabunga!" as it headed for its final destination, my pristine white keyboard. My reflexes, which are usually on par with a sloth on a lazy Sunday, went into hyperdrive. I lunged. But instead of saving the day, my heroic lunge only made things worse. My hand, instead of grabbing the mug, swatted it, like a volleyball player spiking the ball for the winning point. The coffee didn't just spill, it erupted. It was a coffee volcano, a caffeine cano, if you will. A tidal wave of hot brown liquid washed over my keyboard. It flowed into every nook and cranny. The Q key started bubbling. The spacebar became a tiny coffee lake. My laptop made a sound I'd never heard before, a sort of fizzle-pop-sizzle that sounded suspiciously like a farewell. And where did the rest of the coffee go? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. It went directly onto my shirt, my brand new light gray shirt that I was wearing for the first time. It now has a modern art piece on the front, a sort of Rorschach test that clearly just screams failure, and a little bit on my pants for good measure. Because why not complete the outfit? There's a special kind of panic that sets in. The "oh no, my $1,000 laptop is drowning in breakfast" panic. I grabbed the laptop, turned it upside down, and started shaking it like I was trying to get the last drop of ketchup out of the bottle. Coffee rained down onto the floor, creating a puddle that my dog immediately ran over to and started investigating, which was helpful. So there I was, standing in a puddle of coffee, wearing coffee, holding a dripping, possibly deceased laptop, while my dog looked at me with a profound sense of disappointment. It's a look he reserves for special occasions, like when I drop a piece of cheese and pick it up before he can get to it. You know the worst part? The smell. At first, it's the lovely smell of coffee. But then it mixes with the smell of despair and burnt electronics. It's a unique fragrance. I'm thinking of bottling it. Eau de Monday morning. This isn't my first rodeo, of course. There was the car incident. I put my travel mug in the cup holder, feeling very responsible, but I forgot to close the little sip hole. Every time I hit a bump, a tiny geyser of coffee would shoot up and hit the ceiling of my car. By the time I got to work, the roof looked like it had a case of the chicken pox. It took me weeks to clean. And let's not forget the phantom spill. That's when you don't even know you've spilled it. You go about your day and then someone says, "Hey, you've got something on your back." And you look in the mirror to find a giant brown handprint on your shirt, as if a coffee ghost tried to give you a pat on the back. Spooky and sticky. So I spent the next hour with a hairdryer, a can of compressed air, and a boatload of hope, trying to perform emergency surgery on my keyboard. I carefully popped off each key, cleaning the sticky mess underneath. It's a humbling experience, cleaning your own failure one letter at a time. The A key will forever be a slightly darker shade of white. It's a battle scar, a reminder of the war I fought and, well, the war I definitely lost. Miraculously, after a tense few hours of drying, my laptop turned back on. The keyboard works, though the G key is a bit crunchy. It makes a little squishing sound every time I press it. It's a constant, audible reminder of my clumsiness. It's like the telltale heart, but instead of a heartbeat, it's the ghost of lattes past. The shirt is a lost cause. I've accepted it. It's now my official spilling coffee shirt. I'll wear it as a warning to others, a uniform for the perpetually clumsy. Why does this keep happening? I have a theory. I think coffee mugs are sentient. They hold a grudge. They wait for the most inconvenient moment, right before a big meeting, right after you put on a white shirt, right when you're balancing it on a stack of important documents, and then they make their move. It's a conspiracy. I've tried everything. Mugs with lids, mugs with suction cups on the bottom. I even tried drinking my coffee with a straw, which just felt wrong on so many levels. It's like eating a steak with a spoon. But the spills still happen. They find a way. Life and coffee spills, finds a way. So I stand before you today a little sticky, smelling faintly of a barista's nightmare, and with a slightly crunchy G key. But I am not defeated. I will wake up tomorrow. I will brew another pot of coffee, and I will tell myself, today, I will not spill my coffee. And the cycle will continue. What's your worst coffee spill story? I know you have one. Don't leave me to suffer alone in my sticky shame. Share your disasters in the comments below. Let's form a support group. We can call ourselves the Spillionaires. Thank you so much for watching and for letting me vent. It feels good to get that off my coffee-stained chest. If you enjoyed my tale of woe, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to It's Funny to Tears for more stories of everyday chaos. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next time I inevitably ruin something. See you in the next video. Bye.